This is for the suicide prevention work group. This is what we're going to do. I don't want to deal with the crisis, and we all know that we have to deal with the crisis when it arises. This work group is about proactive education in advance. We're not going to deal with the crisis issue yet. You're not dealing with kids who have already tried to commit suicide. Maybe we'll get to that. It requires a special kind of training. What I want to do with this group is first to assemble credible resources. So each one of you is tasked with adding content to a list of credible content, which will then be organized: text, experts, books, videos, training programs, resources, and we'll accumulate that list. It should be a group effort. Everybody should go back out and find credible resources and the best videos, the best books, the best everything. You bring the list together in a Google Doc. One person or more are put in charge of organizing the material and categorizing it so that we have what is a current and definitive list of the best resources that we can find in the time that we're going to allocate for this. And this is a 7-day work project. You just go to work on it. Maybe you have some volunteers in your school who are assisting you. They can go out, you bring it back, and then we're just going to weed through that until we come up with some darn fine resources, right? After we get that list accumulated, we'll go to phase 2, which will be to talk about what we've learned through the study of the resources on that list. And the idea is to become a part of the village that understands the problems. And what I want to do is address the root issues. Is it self-esteem? Is it peer pressure? Is it exposure to unhealthy media? What are the experts saying that are the root causes? And can we go back to the 6, 7, and 8-year-olds and start addressing some of these issues without directly maybe talking about suicide, but to really come to the core issues of what brings people to that place? Later we'll get up on all the warning signs and where professional help comes from and those kind of things. But let's start with a list. So I've kind of tasked Joe Van Duren to do this. A lot of you are just as competent. Please assist him. And what you're doing here too is you're learning how to use an Insight project work group to tackle a project. You're learning how to assemble resources in an area where we need to do more education, and we need to be able to, this group, the 100, needs to be able to leave a trail for the next group to follow. That we do some of the work. The fact that we don't have this already it's ludicrous. So let's make it happen. Let's leave something. Let's leave a trail behind us for other martial arts teachers. Let's make it easier for them to get up to speed. And let's combat the problem without ulterior motive, without a profit motive, without anything but the idea that we're going to do the right thing this time, once and for all. And what you're going to come out of this project with is how to assemble a project, how to organize, delegate, accumulate resources, put them in a fashion that makes sense. Like we're probably going to do a 10lessons.info treatment to the subject matter so that anybody who comes to that site can at least get their white belt in the issues around suicide prevention and know exactly where to go to get training and help. Okay, good luck. Keep me informed. Keep me in the loop.